Like to call to order the Riverside Township Board of Trustees meeting of September 13th, 2016 to order. Wayne, lead us in the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing. I'd like to have a moment of silence for the 9/11 victims from 15 years ago. Okay, roll call of the board.
Trustee Ertler?
Here.
Trustee Clark?
Here.
Trustee Gaisman?
Here.
Trustee Kibitsky?
Here.
Supervisor Tusher?
Here.
Let the record note Clerk Blas in attendance also.
Sir, could you sign in, sir?
Sure, go ahead.
Right over there. Thank you. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of August 9th, 2016?
Second.
Any questions or concerns? Hearing none. Roll call.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Gaisman?
Yes.
Trustee Kibitsky?
Yes.
Trustee Ertler?
Yes.
Supervisor Tusher?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Any communications?
Yes, we received a very nice letter from Fire Chief Brian Basic of the Village of North Riverside, thanking us for purchasing their airlift rescue bags, air gas monitoring equipment, and for continuing to support them to make them serve the community better. And that was it.
Any visitors' remarks so far? Okay, I have no report. Trustees, I have any report?
No.
Mental health reports are in your packet, which you have time to review. Okay. Old business. Update on the auditorium plaques. The one for Judy Bart Topinka first.
This has been ordered, so it should be arriving shortly.
Anything else about Topinka's plaque?
The one that is being donated, I will take everybody's comments and reword that and then send it out for your approval, and then we can get that ordered.
Okay, did you have, I know I had questions on it. Okay, and I circled that it's in the packet.
Okay.
I don't know, those are my concerns,
Okay, that's a good thing, and Ann left me some stuff, so I will rework this and get it out for comment.
Okay. Let's see, update of plaque for Scuffy Groves.
Scuff, it's in. The first one is
The
in
office.
for the assessor's office. It looks very good. And then the in memoriam one, that is just going to have his name on, I'll get a price on that.
Okay, more than its name on it, I thought.
You said you wanted it to be in memoriam, right?
Yeah, and then,
Oh, and then you want stuff about his life on it?
no, not his life, but.
Oh, just the what he did. I have the
how
picture.
long it's assessor from this.
Right, yeah.
Basically, that same thing.
Right, and I will get a price on that, but it's gonna be bigger and it's gonna go over
Right.
there. Okay,
And you've got the exact dimensions, because it'll fit exactly in that spot, no larger.
we'll get the exact mentions on that.
And anything from the Lions Club?
Yeah, the Lions Club is probably gonna go in a different direction.
Okay.
But we did form a committee to, look things over, come up with ideas and stuff like that. We're gonna try to get maybe a plaque on a bench, one of the new benches.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we're working on.
There's
Okay.
new benches out there.
Pardon me, yeah?
There's lots of new benches out there.
Update of labels for Township mailer?
Wait, before we do that,
Yes.
please. I'm looking at the paper here, it says in memory of Schofield Gross. What is this he and insurance business in town? He ran, or we dropping the R or something?
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
It's
now.
irrelevant now? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but
Okay, sorry.
that was, the labels, I don't know if people saw the labels that we put on here. Do you like them? I can do these labels for a very reasonable cost.
I
Oh,
didn't
here,
see
why don't you pass
I
it
didn't see
down?
it. Were
I
they in
put
the-
one in everybody's box.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It's been a
I
while.
don't give them my box.
I don't remember getting one in my box, but maybe.
See it?
Oh, yeah.
It's very nice.
Yes, very, very, very nice.
I have that all formatted on my computer, and it just
Works.
takes me 10 minutes to run 1,000. So,
There are 1,000 of these already on these flyers, labels on flyers already.
Those labels?
The ones that you're giving me to take to the cook-off, do they have this on them?
I don't know, you'd have to.
they should. I can run some more.
Well, I'm sure we got a lot of them, but
We should have,
Yeah.
do we have some in the office?
yeah, you
Okay.
can talk to Mark or Andrew, wherever they may have put them, but, we had got them for the, farmer's market. Wanted to get them out for the farmer's market, and that was a couple days after our last meeting,
Okay.
or a week
That's
after our last meeting, so,
yeah, and so you handed them out at the farmer's market,
yeah,
and how'd that go?
okay.
Okay.
Did you want this back?
No, you can have it.
I didn't see anything flying on the street, so I guess.
Okay. So it worked, all right.
Excuse me.
So should I run some more labels?
I think you should just order, because when
Just
you're
order.
running them, it's costing you an arm and a leg for ink,
For ink, okay.
you know.
All right, I can take it over.
Do we have a price that we want to give her? Basically, whatever, and how many?
Well, we have 20,000 brochures.
Oh, we got 19,000.
No, we have 19,000 now.
And we want to,
With them
how's
on
that
there.
coming along without the mailing, Wayne?
I'm not sure. Fran knows.
Okay.
Fran sent me an email and said that they were working on putting them in with our newsletter.
Yeah.
And she was gonna need 7,000 of them. And she did not wanna put the labels because it was gonna be in with our newsletter. But I think we need to put labels on them.
I definitely, yes.
So, okay, so I'll tell her that we want labels and
No,
I'll
we
order.
will have labels,
We will
otherwise
have labels
they
on
will
them.
not go out with the,
Okay,
If there's gonna be, if these are gonna be included with the newsletter, then there's gonna be an additional cost for mailing probably, right? So, do we want to authorize an additional, because I know we have some on file as how much we can spend on mailing, printing and mailing costs. And I don't know how much this will add additionally, or how much
Who's gonna
might not be
insert them?
covered. But it's gonna be heavier. I'd probably have to put it in an envelope,
I don't know.
because that's a trifold.
Let's talk to whoever puts out the newsletter now, from the post office.
Okay.
Who prints that?
Andrew works it up.
Right, I know
Yeah,
that.
no, the company that prints them, I'm not sure offhand.
Whoever takes them to the post office, that's who you have to, give a sample of this to. Have them weigh one, I don't know how they do it. If they do it by piece, put them together, have them weigh it, he can give you an approximation of the cost.
She has done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought she'd be here tonight.
She emailed me today and said she couldn't be here tonight. And she said, we may send this brochure with the next township newsletter in an envelope.
There'd be envelopes too.
So we would need envelopes,
Exactly.
and she
Even
said
if
it'd be
it's bulk,
about
it's gonna cost.
7,000.
Yeah.
7,000 pamphlets? or-
7,000 brochures out of the 19,000 we have.
I think we should just take 7,000 of these and give them, and let them do it the way the newsletter is, rather than having somebody stuff all this stuff.
I think that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't have an address on them like
I get stuff all the time.
that doesn't say to local
No,
customer.
No, I get,
No address.
right, no address, just occupant,
I could put a postal customer.
postal customer.
But it won't, there's no room on that to put postal customer. If you look at that flyer, it's all covered up. I mean, the front is
But if it's in,
colored and,
if it's in an envelope, that'd be another cost if you put postal customer
well,
on the
right,
envelope.
but you don't, you
Could
wanna
we
make
put
sure.
it- Could we put it inside the newsletter, kind of stuff it inside the newsletter?
all gonna fall out, though.
Unless you
Then we'd
staple
have to
it,
put
maybe you
a
could staple it.
or a sticker,
Or sticker, probably I wouldn't want a staple.
that's
One
what,
of those stickers, you could do that.
the little round stickers.
Yeah.
that
No,
are
you're
gold.
talking a lot of man hours doing that now, okay? It took 8 hours to put 1,000 on for one person.
8 hours?
That's right. We had a volunteer who needed some type of community service for college credit. And she came in at the right time and I said, here,
Get her back.
Wow.
she's away at college, so.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I think we could do
But
it
it
a
took
little
her
faster.
8 hours to put 1,000 on. And she wasn't dilly-dallying,
But you're gonna have to affix it. You don't want it falling apart. The mailman's gonna.
You're
Right,
right.
we'd have to put like one of those little round stickers on,
Right.
or a gold sticker or something,
Put it inside and
and
then,
then put a little
Stick
sticker
it
on
to
it.
Hopefully it would stay.
In the front, you could put right across here, And that's not covering up anything, right across, you know what I
The
mean?
to postal customer?
Yeah,
To do that?
yeah.
Yeah, that would be all right.
who's gonna do that? I mean, you're
I
gonna
can do some. I
send
can-
it to the printer or you're gonna put a label on that says
Put a
postal?
label. I can
A
put some
label.
labels on, my friends can help me.
Wayne, why don't you talk to Fran and find out what she's doing since
Right.
she's not here tonight?
I'm sure we
I was
can get some
expecting
people
to hear
together to do
tonight
that.
also.
Yeah.
Okay? Tell her what we're thinking.
What we're doing.
The newsletter goes out, and then we're gonna do, the postal address, label, and have somebody put it on, It'll take a while, but we'll do it.
Okay.
Okay?
You can have a sticker gathering and all work on it.
Sticker party, like a painting party,
Yeah.
Buy the pizza and everybody's,
Right,
grease
yeah.
it up with greasy pizza fingerprints. Okay, new business.
Well, wait a minute, what about the Township Day? Are we still, how close are we to the plaque for Judy Topinka? Because when I brought up the Township Day celebration last month, excuse me, said, maybe we could combine that with,
Yeah, I don't think the, plaque will be here by the 21st.
oh, well, it's too late to advertise though, too. I
Yeah, it's a
mean,
little too late.
Too late to advertise.
So, depending on what we want to do for when we put it up there, we have like cake and coffee.
I was thinking December.
I think, you know what, she died in December, like
Yeah.
December 10th or 14th or something. Can look on the,
I was just
I
thinking.
think in December, and we could have,
Her
Oh, it
birthday's
doesn't-
in January, you know that.
yeah, but she died like,
December 8th, 7th?
yeah, something right around in there, so we could always, do on that day.
Yeah.
And then we would have both the story of her life plaque and,
If we can get the story of her life plaque done by then.
yeah, we could,
By then,
by
volunteer.
then, sure, that's what, and we could probably,
And then it could be hung
right, and then we'll just
and
unveil
then
it.
unveil it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking about doing with Scuffy's, have them hang it, then unveil both.
Right.
Invite Mrs. Gross, Sue, okay, and run
And
the ad
probably
in the
her
paper.
daughter.
Yeah, her daughters too.
Yeah.
Well, only one of her daughters lives around here.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think the other two would come in for this, but.
Oh,
listen,
we might want to do that on a Saturday or something, the same
Yeah,
thing with the
Saturday
pickup.
morning.
Yeah,
So what about Township Day then? Are we gonna wait on that? I mean, it's obvious too late to do anything on the
But
21st.
That, it's not too late for us to do something, if we, and wanted to get, the landmark here to celebrate what we're saying. And a project that has recently been on TV a lot and Facebook, and one I actually did today because my company had their day of caring, was making bed mats for the homeless. And you just take old you collect plastic grocery bags, which I actually have a lot of, and you cut them, and then you loop them together with a slip knot, and then you wind them into a ball of yarn, and then I can knit them together. Or do you crochet? Does anybody crochet or knit?
Crocheting them on the internet.
On the internet, yeah. Does
When are we
anybody
gonna
have?
do this?
We could do it on that day, in the
And have
evening.
people come in and help, or what?
That we
You
can
know,
advertise if they want to come in and help.
We
Get
won't
some-
get anybody.
Well, what about just us? And have the landmark come and take a picture?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'd just be doing a project. to-
We would be doing
Yeah.
a service project.
That's a good idea
What
too.
about the suburban life? Do they?
Well, or in the
That too?
suburban life too. I think the 21st is on a Wednesday.
It is, yeah.
I think that would be easier for a group than, instead of like walking around Swan Pond and picking up garbage.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
I don't even know where you come up with that,
That's what.
because I won't walk in that water.
Well, I wasn't thinking in the water. I was thinking on the path. I was thinking the path.
Don't the river rats do that? Don't they clean that up, really?
What they do. Okay, it's
Yeah.
on a Wednesday. I mean, do we want to meet Wednesday at 6? And get some pizza and make some bags
Of what month?
of this month?
Wednesday the 6th.
I have mental health board at 7 that day.
Oh, it's here, right?
In here, yeah. So I mean, I could
Or
come
we have
before
5
and after.
See,
What-
now, it all depends whether or not the room's booked, or reserved at least, so we gotta talk to Andrew.
Well, what about just room 3 that's never reserved?
That's a little
It
small.
could be.
Small. It is
Yeah,
small,
it's
though.
awful small.
That's all that's small. So if we could get a couple tables in the auditorium set up or in the room across from the auditorium, because you meet in this room, right?
Right, we meet in this room. Or room 30. Room 30 is big. That would probably be big.
Is that
enough.
across from the auditorium?
On the 3rd floor.
Oh, on the 3rd floor.
That would work. Either 22 or 30 would work.
Liam, what time can you get here by? 6, okay. Is everybody free at 6 on the 21st, if we can get a room?
23rd?
21st, Wednesday the 1st.
2-1.
That's a week from tomorrow, right?
Yes.
At 6?
That should be.
No, 21st.
21st.
First at
No,
at
6
6
p.m.
o'clock,
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
So how, you use these bags to make the filling, but what about the cover?
No, it's not,
It's like a mat.
it's a mat. You know, after the meeting, I have it in the car, what we did today, and I can either run get it now, my car's parked right out in front, or I can get it after the meeting and show it to you, or I can,
What do we need to bring, Mayor?
plastic bags like you get at the grocery store,
Yeah,
Walmart
scissors?
and-
Yeah.
Walmart. I have the scissors and the folding thing.
So are you looking for more people to help if possible?
Sure, you know what, bring, if your wife wants to come, we
I'll
could
ask
do
her.
the, you know, or if you wanna bring a friend, yeah, that's what,
Get more done.
I'll ask her. She knows, I think she knows how to do some of this stuff, you know, she's.
Yeah, no, she's very
this
crafty.
is what the
want
mat
food?
looks like. Yeah, we'll get some pizza.
Okay.
Does everybody like pizza?
Oh,
Still
yeah.
want pizza?
Okay, yeah, pizza's fine. Yeah, that looks good.
Here,
Well,
this
so-
is the,
How many do you
this
think,
is the mat.
how many do you think we might make, though, in an evening?
Well, we wouldn't make that, we would just cut the bags and roll them into yarn balls.
Oh, so that's all that we would be doing then?
Right,
Okay.
unless, yeah, show,
No,
yeah, show it to me.
I can bring some bags.
Bring some bags, and I
I saw it
have
on the internet.
bags left over from the
Size
project.
doesn't matter, right? Just.
It works best if they're grocery bags or Walgreen bags and
Walmart
stuff.
bags, Walmart bags I have.
And I have some new ones that I ordered for the project today that we left over. that I'll bring.
Oh, here, just pass it
So
on.
we did we worked for about 4 hours today, and there were 10 of us. And we made 2 containers full of yarn that I'm gonna knit together.
Well, how long do you think this will take next Wednesday?
Ann, why don't we do it from 6 to 7:30? Ann has to leave at 7 for
That's
mental.
fine, that's fine.
So did you see it? You wanna do it from 6 to 7:30?
Why?
Well, you have to leave at
Meet
7, but everybody
Leave at
else.
7, we can do it till
That's okay.
7:30.
Or if you want to start earlier, I can,
Leanne can't be here till 6, but we could start at 5:30 and she could just join
yeah,
us.
right.
All right.
What,
5:30?
is
Does that
5:30
work
good?
for you?
It's okay with me.
Okay, I'll tell you what,
I'll talk to my wife, I mean, she's home at that time.
we'll start at 5:30 and then I'll have the pizza delivered when Leanne gets here. So we
Sure.
can, so it'll be hot.
Oh, you don't have to, you can have it before. Maybe I can get here early.
That's what,
Oh, yeah, you just heard pizza was there, you gotta get it early.
So,
does everybody still like the pizza that,
Yes,
I get from, PJ Clum's?
yes,
Or
it's
you want
very
some-
good,
Okay.
it's very good.
Oh, it's Wednesday, I could get it from the farmer's market.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good
What?
pizza. The pizza from the farmer's market.
Well,
21st, right?
yeah.
Okay, so 5:30, okay.
So we need to contact somebody from Landmark or Suburban Life?
Yes. Do you want me to do Landmark? I know them.
See if they'll come.
Susan?
But
you know, yeah, because you know exactly what it's called,
Yes,
you know.
that's what.
Okay. Moving right along.
And also the Suburban Life.
Okay, does anybody have, I don't have a connection at the Suburban Life, but I'm happy to call them.
Nobody really does.
Nobody does? Okay, so I'll
We do
call
very
them.
little with them. They're so expensive.
I don't know what they would charge for something like this, if they charge.
Well, we want
We're not
them to
gonna take it,
come.
we're just gonna put a publicity.
Yeah, like a press release.
Yeah, press release,
It's Township Day, and this is what the township
yeah.
are doing, and,
Publicized.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Do we need to do a motion for supplies for this, or?
I don't think so.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
No, what are they called again, Miriam? It's a,
New Life for Old Bags is the official name of it.
Sounds good.
And it's very easy to do. I have all the supplies, I mean, not the bags, but I have the scissors and the measuring thing, so,
What about garbage bags?
no, those
No,
are
no,
too
it's
big.
like Walmart size, Walgreens
Well,
size.
well-
Or the small
Walmart.
trash can. The
We
small
could
one.
use, we could probably use those.
Yeah,
That's
up-
what,
up to-
but you want bags from like grocery stores and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
okay.
just recyclable.
okay. Go on to new business. Is there, Mr. Coz,
Ed Pistoia,
thank you.
yes, Riverside Lawn Fire Protection.
Right. He came into the office a couple of months ago and wanted to know what's gonna happen with the lawns fire protection. From what you had told me, you have several citizens that collect the money and send it to the village of Lyons?
Yes,
See, now, I have, okay, I have heard that you guys are taxed on your tax bill by Cook County for the,
yes, well, I mean, we levy taxes every year to pay for fire protection in Riverside Lawn. And those taxes are limited
and
to,
you get the, who gets the check from the county?
we do, the Riverside Lawn Fire Protection District.
So Riverside Lawn has a fire protection district.
Yes.
Yes.
And it is the strict boundaries, the resident, the privately owned property of Riverside Lawn.
Who's on the board? Who are
I
the-
am,
And there's other members?
yes, there's two others, there's the president and the treasurer, and myself, I'm the secretary.
Now, what do you think's gonna happen with all these people leaving?
Well, the
Your tax
situation-
bill's gonna go up, won't it?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
That, your tax, on your tax bill, it will go up, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although, there yet has to be a discussion with the Village of Lyons, because obviously the area of coverage is also going to shrink. So,
See, now, I've talked to our attorney, and he's never heard of citizens having their own board as a fire protection and then sending the money off.
We aren't citizens in that respect. I mean, the Riverside Lawn Fire Protection District is a real.
I mean,
entity.
if you've got some type of rules and regulations and stuff like that, so the board can take a look at it sometime,
Certainly.
because, this is kind of new to most of us, I would think,
What are you requesting of us?
Well, if I can explain, it's an evolving situation at the moment. I mean, historically, residents have been voluntary trustees of the district. No benefits, no pay, just strictly the welfare of the community.
Appointed by?
I'm sorry.
How were they appointed? Just-
Actually, I came in later in the game, so.
Said, I'll do it.
I was appointed by the people before me.
Okay, okay.
I've been there 33 years. The situation that's happening is that due to the buyout from the county, trustees are going to be leaving. And we, at this point in time, and may not even know next year how many people are actually going to be left. The county would like to think that only homes along 39th Street are going to remain. And the county would like to think that the Village of Lyons is going to annex them, and all this is going to go away. I don't believe that. We've got many people in the neighborhood who haven't even participated in this event, as it is voluntary. In other words, they never even asked how much would the county give me for my house. They don't intend to leave. So I think there will be a contingent of people for a while. If the trustees are leaving, the people remaining may or may not want to do it. They may or may not be able to do it. So that was where I came to Richard and said, if that is what it turns out to be, would the township consider taking over the fire district? So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're just like the county buyout, we're in limbo. We're just kind of waiting to see how things pan out.
I would like to say as much paperwork as you can dig up and get to us, so we know what it entails for the township to have to do. I mean, because I don't think,
About 10
I know I won't say yes until I know what the,
Oh, I fully understand.
because this is all, and then you're gonna have, I'd want our attorney to take a look at it.
Sure.
And then I would want the attorney to press Cook County and say, hey, you do it. Which may not work, but, you know, at least ask.
Well,
Well, I had a conversation with Jane from the county.
Okay, yeah, I think I gave you her phone number too.
Right, and her first reaction was, I wish you would have told me a year ago. And then she said, well, we have to have a meeting with Lions, they're gonna annex, you know, whoever's left. That was 2 months ago, and nothing's progressed since.
None of us know what's going on. They're not communicating with me or Fran, basically.
I'm sure.
You know, we're, you know, it's haphazard from getting anything from the county. Because I don't even think they know what they're doing yet, besides giving out appraisals on houses. You know,
well, as I understand it, the township is only responsible for streets and snow removal, right?
right.
So this is gonna be an additional responsibility for the
Right.
township. Okay.
But we don't have any fire trucks.
No,
No, well, that's where the Village Alliance.
Lions helps with that.
Okay.
And I
And
think if
that's,
the county
and they get the tax money is given to your board, and your board gives it to the Village Alliance.
Correct.
Right, and I think don't the police back up, the Cook County Police, the Lions Police, and sometimes the Riverside Police?
Yeah,
All backups, but as I understand it, that, the Cook County was gonna make the people an offer, and those that determined to stay there we're not gonna get any more services.
That's not true.
That's not true,
I
okay.
thought-
see, that's what we were told.
That's what we
By
were told.
Jane, is too.
Well, I understand that, but the county can't walk away. If they have Lions somehow annex the neighbor or Riverside or whatever, then yeah, then the county's gonna provide no service. But as long as there's somebody there, they have to provide service. And believe me, there really is no service.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I believe that.
No.
I believe that.
You know, you get a county cop once every 30 days, cruises the neighborhood one time and leaves.
Yeah.
That is all we get from the county.
Where does your
And
garbage,
taxes.
where does your garbage?
The garbage,
Yeah,
privately contracted,
Each
one of our neighborhood contracts with the Riverside provider.
The Flood
These are all
Brothers?
individual
Uh-huh.
contracts.
okay.
And 39th Street people have to contract with Lions.
Okay.
Who
Garbage
le-
company, you know,
Who levies for the tax for the fire protection district?
who is,
Who levies for the tax?
we do, the fire district,
You do.
Riverside Water Fire Protection District, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this was set up in the early 1970s when Cook County walked away from providing fire protection for running corporate areas. And so that was the only way to do it, was to contract from one neighborhood village and the other.
So right now you contract with Lions?
Correct.
Okay,
Well,
Yes, since the beginning.
okay.
well, you're gonna get Rich that information, right, that he needs?
Uh,
You get Rich the information that he needs?
Yes.
On
Yeah.
that, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, and then whenever I get it, we'll review it at one of the meetings, either next month or the month after, whenever, you know. But there is time. Now, the way I understand it, let me know if this is your thinking too. Now, the county has told these people, yeah, we'll buy your houses. If you say no, you lose the protection of Cook County, you lose FEMA, and when you do want to sell, you know, these people are in a floodplain, so, you know, a bank's not gonna lend the money to them, you know, because
I understand
they're not
what you're
insured,
saying,
you know.
Liability.
Yeah,
If-
they understand this, hopefully, because this was pointed out a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, you know, there's been so much misinformation thrown out in the last year from the county that I right now would not believe a word they say. The curiously, in the middle of this whole bio, there's a house, dead center in the middle of the floodplain, that is being shown every weekend for sale. And no one's done anything about it. 2 other homes sold in the neighborhood over the last year into the bio area. Does that make any sense to you?
No, see, but, we don't have anything to do with permits or anything. It's all county, and, I hope these people understand that I don't even think Chicago Title and Trust or Pioneer Title will do anything for them. And that's it, you'll find that out during closing.
No, they've already,
Okay.
and so I have no idea how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't sold by, under the Cook County arrangement. These are independent sales, is what you're saying.
Correct, but you would have thought.
They would know about what's going
By
on.
taking place, they would have stunned that somehow.
Yeah, right.
You
These
know,
people
it's,
obviously should know that that could be a floodplain if they weren't
They
aware
would
that it
have had to
was.
disclose that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's not-
Yeah, see, these houses are in Deepwater area.
So what you're thinking is eventually, and possibly, that Riverside Township could assume responsibility and maybe deal with our fire department to
However,
control
I mean,
this, to
Whoever
take care of
controls the
them.
district can go whatever direction.
No, rather than working with Lions.
The worst thing is the not knowing. Everything is going so slowly, and
Okay.
there's been an awful lot of, a lot of people aren't talking because the county told them they can't. So it's hard to even get a feel on what's going on.
Thank you, Ed.
Okay.
Get that information to me.
Yes, I will, thank you. I appreciate your time.
You can put it in a manila envelope or something and just drop it off at the office, and it'll be in my box, if you, whatever time you
Right,
get.
I have a handbook from
Yeah.
Illinois Fire Protection Districts. That pretty much scopes out duties and responsibilities. And
Yeah, but I mean, if you have any signed agreements but your bylaws and stuff like that.
Organizational materials.
Pardon me, Ed?
Organizational materials.
Right.
Okay,
Okay?
I'll dig up what I can.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming this evening.
Thank you.
Okay. Where is it? From Sheldon Fox. We have the preliminary audit. I mean, you would like to okay it if everybody approves it tonight?
I, last week, asked Margie to forward to them by fax a sheet on page 8 with some revisions to the summary and future considerations, and I haven't seen anything come back.
I haven't either.
So, I mean,
Page 8 of,
yeah, the annual financial report.
management discussion analysis? Where?
No.
What page 8?
Page 8 in the, well, wait, maybe it's,
It's,
yeah.
Summary of future considerations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's it.
So,
So that's in the financial report, right? At
Yeah.
least that's what the cover page on mine says.
Okay, what, I will ask Marge where it is at, and anybody have any other?
Because this has to be filed by the end of the month, right?
Yeah, with those changes, would everybody approve it?
What are the changes?
Ann?
Well, these are the organizations that basically we fund throughout the year, providing grants to. And some of them that are on here, we did not fund in that fiscal year, and others are not on here that we did fund. So I just revised it. I went through the grant list and revised it accordingly. So, for example, Brookfield Fire Department and Brookfield Police Department are not on here, but we did give them some a grant money this year.
Give me a Xerox copy of that. And would the board approve the audit with those changes at the end?
Yeah, if you guys want to look at these, I mean, I'm happy to pass
Well,
it around.
no, we believe it, since you went through the, you know.
Yeah.
But you said we gave grants to the Brookfield Police Department. We don't grant them money, we purchase, right?
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, however, it's worded, yeah, purchases for.
Purchases
So,
for, right.
With those changes made, we will approve, the board will approve it.
Contingent on those changes.
Yeah, right.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so who made the motion?
Mary Rob.
To approve the annual audit with changes made by Ann Kavinsky.
Roll call.
Trustee Giesman?
Yes.
Trustee Kibitsky?
Yes.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Ertler?
Yes.
Supervisor Tusher?
Yes.
Motion carried.
So give me a copy of that.
Yeah, sure.
I'll put it in my box tonight before you go, because I know you usually are here afterwards for a while. Okay, Riverside Arts Gala 2016 sponsorship.
There's a sponsor, $50 ad that's in our,
Pardon me?
do we want to sponsor a $50 ad like the
Right.
one we had last year?
Yeah,
Which
is that the motion?
Yes, that is a motion to sponsor a $50 ad. Like
Second motion.
like the one we had in 2015.
Do I hear a second?
Second, I did, second.
Any questions, concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Ertler?
Yes.
Trustee Kibitsky?
Yes.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Giesman?
Yes.
Supervisor Tusher?
Yes.
Motion carried.
North Riverside Annual Autumn Fest, the chili cookout participation is Friday the 16th, is coming Friday. It's basically in here as a reminder. I think, Leanne, you said you wanted to make the chili again?
I'm making the chili. I'll have the booth decorated and,
Okay.
Does Margie help you with the chili, or somebody did, don't they?
no, I've been
She
doing
cooks
it
it at home.
the last couple of years by myself.
Help hand it out.
No, I understand that. I thought two people had.
Mary
made
Rob,
it.
you're gonna be there,
I
correct?
will be there.
Mr. Wayne, are you gonna be there?
I will be there. I'll be there.
It's this Friday?
This Friday evening?
I'll help.
Good.
If you could show up early to help decorate.
No, I decorate it during the day. I take off.
Oh, okay.
It'll be all taken care of. All we have to
I
do is hand
cannot
out.
make it.
Okay, what time?
6:30.
6:30. We usually get there at 6.
Yeah, we get there about 6.
6 o'clock this Friday.
Thank you, Wayne.
You're welcome.
Man, are you coming?
I'll try to come.
And I'll be there.
I'll be there.
It's always fun.
This is North Riverside.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember it
Remember last
rained
year?
last year?
It's in,
We
you know, in
watched
the
fireworks
comments.
in the rain? Oh, gosh, yeah, I thought they were.
Okay.
All right. Moving right along.
Moving right along, food pantry, purchase of Thanksgiving turkeys and Christmas hams. Last year, we handed out 38, we ordered 40 Thanksgiving's turkeys. always like to have a few in case of we get new people who come in, you know, and a lot of times we get latecomers. But it's basically first come, first serve of the regular GA clients and food pantry people. And then, you know, sometimes we do get people that only come in once a year for the ham and turkey, you know.
So would that be about the same number
Yeah.
this year? Or?
Right.
Order 40 of each?
Right.
What do you do with the extras?
Pardon me?
What do you do with the extras?
If they're left over, we usually give them to North Riverside Fire Department or Riverside Fire Department, whatever. Brookfield will not take, their fire departments won't take it.
Who?
Fire-
Brookfield won't take it?
They're not allowed for some reason. They were for a while, but then they stopped.
Wow.
And they're the only ones with basically a kitchen to cook it, you know what I mean?
North Riverside does, I've been in there, yeah.
Yeah, and North
they have
Riverside,
a-
yeah.
Yeah, they have a nice kitchen
Yeah.
in there.
So,
All right, I make a motion to order 40 Thanksgiving turkeys and 40 Christmas hams.
Second the motion.
any other questions or concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Clark,
Yes.
trustee Ertler,
Yes.
trustee Giesman,
Yes.
trustee Kibitsky,
Yes.
supervisor Tusher,
Yes.
motion carried.
Department of Environmental Control, a date and a budget for presentation for smart electric meters, and had talked to, and I can't remember her name, I've been in contact with her also via
Yes,
email.
Sarah's her first name.
Sarah, right, yeah.
Last name, no, but Sarah.
You know, and I think November 16th was out, I know the November 8th, I think, was out because of Election Day. You know, and the
13th.
last email I caught today, I think, was something about on a Friday or something.
Well, the last 2 dates she suggested were what was this? 13th was this, what's the first Sunday?
Of what?
Of November.
Of November?
The 6th. Okay, the 6th or the 13th, I think.
The 6th is a Sunday,
Right. They were both Sundays,
and
so.
the 13th is a Sunday, and I thought you couldn't make
I
either.
can't do either one of those. So then I suggested maybe we should go back to a weekday, but not a Friday. Because Fridays are not
During
good
the
days.
day or in the evening?
No, at night.
At night.
And I have thought, maybe, you know, it'd be easier to do a presentation to the seniors and have her come out for what do you think, a senior meeting? It's really getting tough just to make a meeting.
She can come out, but I don't have, I've got programs booked from now until the end of the year.
Okay, forget that, okay.
So, I mean,
So what do you think about just doing an evening instead of trying to get here?
I don't think anybody's gonna show up during the week. That's my feeling. You know, I may, you know,
January?
what?
Do we want to move it till January then, or?
See, but you're tied up usually on Saturdays and Sundays anyway, aren't you?
Sundays are not good, yeah,
Yeah.
usually, but that 13th, the 6th, I'm out of town. The 13th, I can't get out of my obligation at Rush.
Oh, we'll need the 20th or 27th.
We can move it forward if you want, try.
The 27th is the Sunday
After Thanksgiving.
I don't think that's a good
Okay,
Sunday.
right,
We're
yeah,
gonna be in Springfield,
no.
anyway.
Well, not that late. We'll be back because it's like the 13th to the 15th for the TOI conference. But we could try for the Sunday before the Thanksgiving Day,
The 20th?
yeah?
Okay,
That's not much of an option to one date, but
yeah,
it's far enough away that maybe,
okay, so it'll be 11, 20, 16, and I will email Sarah and tell her, how's this date, and give us a time. It'll be in the afternoon more than likely, you know, around 1 o'clock.
Did we work all the way through October? I think we must have.
I think she threw out those dates because they were good for,
They were good for her, so probably her people aren't good in October.
Right,
We'll see if the 20th works.
okay,
You're gonna email her then?
yes,
Okay.
And then if she says yes, will you email us so we can
Yes.
save the date?
okay. There's a letter from the attorney that we're gonna be adding to the, grant request. And, there are some, to basically say, hey, we're not responsible. We talked about this last month, so it's perfectly clear to them that if, whatever they get, we're not responsible for. That's under FYI. Any further visitors' remarks? Approval of warrants.
Well, before you,
Yes.
just back on that comment about the grant form, he said that he sent it in Word format. Will Andrew just incorporate that into our form?
I'll find out, but,
Yeah.
either that or we'll just add another page to it.
Right, we probably will have to.
Right,
Okay,
we'll get it in there somewhere.
okay.
Okay, approval of warrants.
Okay, got that here somewhere. Start those around, Wayne. Okay, first I have a motion that the board authorize and ratify payment of the bills identified on the general warrant, September 2016, in the amount of $15,838.77 as presented to the board this 13th day of September 2016.
Second. Any questions, concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Giesman?
Yes.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Kibitsky?
Yes.
Trustee Ertler?
Yes.
Supervisor Tusher?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, next, a motion that the board ratify and authorize payment of the amounts indicated on the following warrants. Utility warrant, September 2016, in the amount of $1,082. Payroll warrant, September 2016, in the amount of $20,815.62. Health warrant, September 2016, in the amount of $1,389.32. Monthly filings, September 2016, in the amount of $15,363.05. Grants, September 2016, in the amount of $24,288.50. Petty cash, September 2016, in the amount of $128.76, and general assistance warrant, September 2016, in the amount of $996, all of the above as presented to the board this 13th day of September 2016.
Second.
Any questions, concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Clark?
Yes.
Trustee Ertler?
Yes.
Trustee Giesman?
Yes.
Trustee Kibitsky?
Yes.
Supervisor Tusher?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Do I hear a motion for adjournment?
Before you do,
Yes.
one more thing, I'm going to denote in the financial reports from DeMonte's office on page 2 for the town fund. Under contractual services.
Yes.
I think that $5,000 grant, I know that $5,000 grant to North Riverside Golden Agers got into the wrong line item. It came in under senior citizens, and it should have been posted under North Riverside seniors. So $5,000 should come out of that line item and go into North Riverside Seniors. So here's the first page, and it's on the back side. Under contractual services. It's about 2/3 of the way down the page. Right, see, it says senior citizens, there was an entry there for this current month of $5,035.
Right.
What page?
The second
Second page.
The back
the
page?
back page?
Yeah. Well, 5,000 of that should be under North Riverside Seniors. Because we made that grant last month, and there was nothing.
What about the 35?
No, that's fine, I don't know offhand what that is, but that 5,000 should be under North Riverside Seniors. You see it, Rich?
It's on the back of the first page.
Right here, 5,035.
Right, it's on the back of the first page.
See it?
5,000,
Right here, Rich.
okay.
So not the whole amount, but 5,000. 5,000 should be moved down to North Riverside Seniors. That was the grant from last month, and they just put it, it just got in the wrong line
To
item.
the North Riverside? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what.
Yeah, it just got in the wrong line. It probably, the code was wrong, or maybe I missed it too, I don't know. But
You move it to North Riverside Seniors, right?
correct, yeah, 5,000 of that.
I didn't think we granted 5,000 to the North Riverside
Yeah.
Seniors, we did?
We did.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Anything else? Okay, do I hear a motion for adjournment?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
All in favor?
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, peoples.